Hello friends, so in today's DIY tutorial I'm going to try and create a geode image. I'm going to try and do that by layering different shades of colored paper and then displaying that in a shadow box. So hopefully that turns out. I'll just go through these supplies with you. You're going to need 9 sheets of cardstock paper. 8 of those sheets need to be in like a gradient pattern. It can be any color, but you want it to go from light to darkest. And then the 9th sheet of paper is going to be white. I actually did a little poll on Instagram. It was my first poll, very exciting. And I had people choose between this color scheme, and then I had like a blue and green color palette. And as you can tell, the violets and pinks won. So that's what I have here. You'll also need a ruler, a pair of scissors, a pencil, an x-acto knife, glue gun, glue sticks. I have here some gold craft paint in metallic and in glitter. You'll also need like a little cup to hold water, some paintbrushes. I also have here some gemstones. I'm actually just going to be using these to put in between each sheet of paper to kind of create more of a 3D effect. You don't have to use gemstones. You can use whatever else gives you that same effect. This is just what I have on hand, so hopefully it works out for me. And last but not least, you're going to need a shadow box. I actually got this one from the secondhand store. As you can see, it's a little beat up. It has some scratches, but I will either cover those with black paint or I might paint the whole frame gold. I don't know yet. We'll see when we get there. But yeah, that's it for supplies. Let's just get into the tutorial. So you can kind of see the geode image kind of taking its form. So again, you just keep doing that to all the sheets of paper till you get to the last sheet. I'm just going to do that off camera. I shall be right back. Okay, so I am done cutting out my sheets of paper. I did turn each sheet over just so I could hide the pencil marks on the other side. And also, as you can see, I did not cut the last sheet of paper. I left that as is. Okay, so now that we've done this, we're going to do a little decorating. So you're going to grab your gold paint and your glitter paint, and we're just going to add some gold accents. I'm actually going to start off with the bottom sheet. Just going to draw a little shape on the very last sheet of paper, just like that. Now I'm just going to grab 2 little containers, and I'm going to add some glitter paint to one and then some gold paint to the other. Make sure that's mixed nicely. So I'm going to remove my top layers of paper. So first, I think I'm just going to line out, or outline, not line out, outline the shape with gold paint. Okay, then I'm going to grab, let's see, 1, 2, 3, the third sheet. And I'm also going to line out the cutout with gold. So how I'm going to do this is I'm kind of going to scrape the gold paint on the edge here. Yeah, use a different paintbrush. So yeah, I'm just kind of scraping the paint off the paintbrush to get like a thick application. Okay, I think that's good. I'm just going to place that on the side here so it dries. And then I'll do that again on maybe this color here. I'm going to do the same thing to this sheet of paper. I'm just going to take the paintbrush and kind of scrape off the paint. Okay, so once I'm done, again, I'm just going to put it to the side so it dries, and then I'm going to do one last sheet, and I think I'll do the white. So I'll add a layer of gold paint. Oh, this might be a little tricky. Okay, so once I'm done that, I'm going to put this on the side here and let that dry. I'm cleaning off my paintbrush, and I'm going to grab some of this glitter paint, and I'm just going to place that inside the weird little shape we drew here. Okay, so the paint has finally dried. I actually ended up doing 2 layers of the gold paint. So yeah, I like the way it looks. Oh yeah, and the glitter too is also dried. So yeah, so that looks really nice. I think I'm going to add a little bit of glitter around this light purple sheet here. I'll just go ahead and do that. Just a little bit. We'll see how that looks. Okay, so I think that's good. I'm just going to kind of set them all up just to see how it looks with all the sheets of paper. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I think that's pretty good. I might add a little bit more glitter, but I'm going to let this dry before I try putting any more glitter on here. So I'm just going to put this to the side while it dries. Okay, so my gold glitter is dry. I ended up doing 2 layers of the gold glitter, and I also ended up adding a gold outline to the dark purple sheet of paper. And I'm not finished because I think I'm also going to add some gemstones to the last sheet of paper because it's me and I need more sparkle. So yeah, so I just got some little sticker gemstones, I guess you would call them. So I'm just going to cut some out, and I'm just going to glue them right in the middle. There, like that. Let's just see what it looks like with all the layers of paper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like that much better. Now it feels like it's finished. So I'm just going to go ahead and just glue these down. They have a sticky back, but I'll feel better if it's glued down with hot glue. There. So our paper geode is finished. Now we can go ahead and start putting it all together inside of the shadow box. Now I'm going to grab my shadow box, and I am going to paint the shadow box with some gold paint. I think I'm going to use, I don't think a brush is going to do the job. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think a brush is going to work because it kind of just leaves like streaky paint. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a little sponge, and I'm also going to maybe tape off the glass just so I don't get gold paint on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've taped off the glass and I've got my little sponge here. So I'm just going to get a little bit of water to make my sponge a little damp. And then I have my gold paint, and I'm just going to start painting the frame. Okay, so here is our shadow box all painted up. I ended up doing 5 very thick coats of the gold craft paint. So now I'm just going to take the tape off and start inserting our sheets of paper so we can display our geode image. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the tape off. So I'm just going to turn the shadow box over, and I'm going to grab my sheets of paper here. So I'm going to grab the first sheet of paper, which is the white. I'm going to place it inside, make sure it fits in nicely. And now I'm going to grab the gemstones, and I'm just going to glue a couple around the cutout. So I think I'm going to do 5. I'm just going to spread them out evenly. Oh. Just do a Okay, so here is the moment of truth. Okay, yes, okay. So actually, this is exactly what I was hoping it would look like. So the little gemstones in between each sheet of paper gives it this 3D effect. You get like depth. So yeah, I love this. I love how it turned out. I'll be sure to hang it up tomorrow and take some pictures of what this looks like once it's displayed. But yeah, that's it for this DIY. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care and bye.